happened in the last couple of years. Now, let me tell you the rest of the moves the deep state has. He's trying to pull the troops out of Ukraine. The U.S. funds 83% of the funding that's public. Trump, people say, oh, Trump can't kill this. He can't stop this. The hell he can't. He's the commander in chief. So Kennedy tried to pull out the troops. He pulled out 100,000 and he was dead a month later in 63. So here's what the deep state needs to do. Everybody's against him. The whole world's waking up to him. They want to kill, I'll be very slow here. They want to kill Trump now even more because this just gave him 20 points. He's not, all these Democrats that are now voting Trump, he's not going to win by 10 points. He's going to win by 30 points. This is a major political realignment. He got shot in the side of the head, perfect hole right through his ear, quarter inch over, right in the temple. This is so epic. So what is the deep state going to do? I study clandestine operations. I study all this stuff. I had a lot of family worked in this, and I'm not talking about pencil pushing areas of government. I'm talking about overthrow of government people, okay? And they told me all this stuff when I was a kid. So here's what's going to go down. They've got the deep state has truck bombs loaded in Florida. They have truck bombs, in my opinion, loaded in Wisconsin. And if they don't block the roads off a half mile from Mar-a-Lago with serious concrete dividers, if they don't block off Wisconsin, which Trump said, screw it, I'm going there tomorrow. If they don't do that, the next move is roll a truck full of plastic explosives into the event. They're also going to try to poison him. They got people inside his organization. So poisoning, truck bombs, shootings is all in the works. Also, they've been pre-programming cyber attacks by the Russians, claiming they're working with Trump supporters. The FBI already put out reports last year saying the Russians working with Trump supporters are going to cut the U.S. power off. No, the desperate deep state. So cyber attacks, power outages, truck bomb attacks, but it gets worse. Yeah, let's be clear, Tim. I don't think I know.
Right.
You have to understand, there's a Rand Corporation 34-step ladder they've had since the 50s that's been updated that shows how nuclear war starts. We're at like 29 in Ukraine.
Right.
So this stuff has all been ridiculously wargamed. So it's not that I'm that smart. I know about Operation Gladio when the Russians took over most of Europe. The West staged terror attacks, and I hate the communists. I mean, I had family involved in Gladio. You know, let's say on the periphery. I'll leave it at that. So the point is, I know about all this. Like if your dad's a mechanic, you know how to fix a diesel engine. Okay, so I know about the stuff. So the West had stay-behind networks when the Russians took over part of Eastern Europe and part of Western Europe, like Germany, East Germany. They had groups that staged terror attacks and labeled on the Russians. And the Russians did similar stuff, but the West was so good at it with Hollywood, the media, Operation Gladio. So this is Gladio 2.0. They just shot the Slovakian president 5 times. He lived. They're trying to kill Viktor Orban. He's trying to stop World War III. We are in direct war with Russia. And Trump is saying the military-industrial complex, I'm not doing that. This is stupid for business. He doesn't feel powerful killing people. He doesn't think war is sexy. So I'm telling you, the default is truck bombs, poison Trump, shoot him if they can, and then separately stage terror attacks against the pre-programming's there. It's black people. They're going to hit black people with massive terror attacks. I mean, we may have hundreds dead at a church, hundreds dead at a college, and they're going to say a Trump supporter did it. Now, that's their next move. Do they got the guts to pull it? I think they do. I got banned twice. They first banned me 6 years ago, then 4 years ago. I'm not trying to write myself a story. It's just true. 12 people, the headline was, labeled as dangerous persons by Facebook. And Louis Farrakhan, myself, 2 of my reporters, 12 people were listed as dangerous persons. And they said, people can look this up. It doesn't sound real, folks. I swear to God, it's real. Look it up. You just look up 12 people banned under dangerous persons by Facebook. And it said, you're allowed to call for violence against these 12 evil people because they're so bad, they're so dangerous, they're so evil. We had lawyers call them. They took it down after a month. It was insane. But people saw the rules of service. They said, well, we're going to kill you. They came to my office. I had to get security, it's been insane. Now, the reason I raised that is, why did they ban me? Look it up. I said Biden's had multiple strokes. Biden has had all sorts of medical issues. And so he is out of his mind. He is completely crazy. He needs to not run. So this is right when he was running. That's their excuse. And that's why they took me off the internet, was saying 5-6 years ago that he was out of his mind. So that's their only, move. And Biden has had multiple brain surgeries. Biden is completely out of his mind. He can't operate after 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And so they don't know what to do. And so because they waited so long, they don't have runway to replace him now. Congressionally and constitutionally, he has the $90+ million the DNC has. Kamala Harris has it. So they waited so long. He was supposed to already step down. Because he won't step down, they don't have a way to make him step down. And so out of pure panic, they're like, my God, Trump's 20 points ahead. What do? We kill him. We kill Trump. And so that's what's happening, is that Biden has no idea what he's doing. He is completely living on another planet. So that's why I'm trying to explain to people, we are in a constitutional, total and complete crisis. I want to be clear to all the people out there. I was arrested by George W. Bush. I'm a classical liberal. Everybody knows that who's followed me. Okay? I hated George Bush. I protested the war. Democrats used to be overall better than Republicans until Obama came along and, he said, I'm really good at killing people with drones. And so the Democratic Party is now owned by BlackRock. They're owned by the big banks. The Republicans are just as bad, except Trump and our libertarian movement got a beachhead to Ron Paul, who started all this, and Rand Paul in the Republican Party. So our beachhead has taken over about 55% right now. That's why they're panicked, Republican Party. Because once we get full control of one party, we can reform the other. We need a debate. We need a discussion. My God, the Democratic Party used to be against the CIA and against wars and against surveillance and against censorship. Now they love it. So my thing to liberals is, listen, guys, I'm not some ultra right-wing guy that wants to put you in jail because you're gay or whatever. That is all a lie, folks. And Trump's not that. Trump is a casino and hotel and golf course owner. And he's a hospitality guy. And he's all about what makes money for people makes him money. He's all about good times, man. Trump is all about good times. He's optimistic. He wants to have prosperity. He wants to bring jobs back. And the globalists want austerity to consolidate power under the central bank digital currency, under the ESGs, under the social credit score. So that's why they're mad at Trump, is he went to China and said, half the money goes to middlemen. China loved him, actually, at the end. He said, you can keep the money and we get half of it to our workers. So Trump is literally in the people's corner in that he is a hotel owner, casino owner. And he wants money. He wants success. Yeah. So I know Trump well.
Yeah.
He went to Kim Jong-un, who cried. And people said he cried the private meeting. He came out and cried. And Trump showed him a DVD graphic of South Korea as the most populous, most successful per capita country in the world. Per capita, South Korea is the most successful in the world. He said, you're the same people. He showed him a DVD computer program of hotels, golf courses, and casinos, and said within 10 years, we will free all your people. You'll be making $100 billion a year. And Kim Jong-un said, he cried and said, China runs me. And Trump said, I know. So Trump does not like war. He doesn't. He wants golf courses and hotels and casinos. He wants the good times, folks.
Right.
So that's why the globalists don't want Trump. This is about power. We don't want casinos. We don't want hotels. We don't want golf courses. You suck. And Trump's like, I love everybody. So here's the deal. They're coming after Trump. The fact that they missed and didn't kill him means they're going to escalate this. And I'm going to leave this at this. I don't talk about inside baseball. Personally, got the message to Trump this morning. And I said, if you go to Milwaukee, they might do a truck bomb. And he's going to Milwaukee. And I get it. The guy's got incredible
fortitude.
Bravada. He's got fortitude.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, I'm not to back off right now. I want to be completely clear here. We don't need to ask about him or anything about him because none of that's real.